Coming up, the Red Cross is helping a local family who was left homeless after a house fire.
And we'll find out about how an addition to downtown Valdosta.
Your News Valdosta starts now. Welcome to News Valdosta. I'm Morgan B. Matthews.
And I'm Melanie Rose Jackson. In local news, Jessica Nicole Nichols has been indicted for vehicular homicide and driving under the influence. The incident took place on June 6, 2014. Her actions allegedly led to the death of Robert Lloyd White, who was one of the passengers sitting on the roof of her car. A Lowndes County grand jury found Nichols guilty of several infractions, including reckless driving, failure to wear a safety belt, and driving with a suspended license.
A Valdosta family of 4 has been left homeless after losing their house to a fire this past weekend. Firefighters received a call on Saturday with a reported fire on Virginia Avenue. They arrived to see 80% of the family's home covered in flames. The firefighters were able to extinguish the fire and no one was injured. The family is currently getting help from the Red Cross.
Local shop owners are welcoming a new business to downtown Valdosta. Wyndham is investing $12 million for a new 5-story hotel in the downtown area. The city predicts that the hotel will attract up to 200 people downtown every night. The hotel will house 125 hotel rooms and a conference center with a restaurant and lounge. The hotel is planned to be built in an existing parking lot on Mackey Street. The Development Authority will hold a series of meetings to hear from the public.
We're going to take a short break, but when we come back, a local theme park is hiring.
And find out about how to nominate your community hero to be recognized by the American Red Cross. So don't go away.
Traditional light bulbs actually generate 9 times more heat than light. Switch to Energy Star light bulbs, and you'll realize just how much cash you were really burning through. Saving energy saves you money. Learn more at energysavers.gov.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
There is some good news for those of you looking for a job. Wild Adventures needs to hire at least 300 employees to prepare for their March 12th reopening. Recruitment will be held today until 4 o'clock at the Goodwill Valdosta Career Center on St. Augustine Road. All applicants must pre-register by filling out an application online.
A funeral service will be held for Lieutenant Robert Guthrie of the Lowndes County Sheriff's Office, who passed away due to a stroke this past Saturday. Guthrie was well liked in the community and even became semi-famous for appearing in a viral video in 2014. In the video, he was called to detain a photographer who was taking pictures of Moody Air Force Base, but upon arriving said that the photographer was well within his constitutional rights to photograph the base. The funeral service will be held tomorrow at 2 o'clock at Southside Baptist Church in Lakeland.
The American Red Cross in South Georgia wants to recognize local citizens that play the roles of a hero in their community. There is no age limit for participating in this upcoming recognition ceremony. Nominees must reside in Brooks, Barron, Cook, Eccles, Lanier, and Lowndes County in order to be eligible. The deadline for nominations is February 29th. For more information, contact the Red Cross.
We're going to take a break, but when we come back, we'll get today's weather report from Cassandra Massey.
So don't go away.
Oh, hey, bud.
Oh.
Where are you headed?
Just gonna hang out.
It's a school night. With Gary and Todd?
Yeah.
Not sure about those two. I've been meaning to ask you, This is tougher than I thought. Is there any drinking going on in this crowd?
No.
I hope not, because alcohol can lead you to say things and do things that you really wish you hadn't. Isn't this what you're supposed to say?
I know.
So if any of your buddies ever pressure you to take a drink, just tell them you promised your dad you wouldn't. I'd do anything to keep you safe.
Okay, I will.
I hope this is working.
I promise. Love you too, Dad.
They really do hear you.
Brian.
Yeah?
So start the conversation even before they're teenagers.
Good idea.
For tips on what to say, visit underagedrinking.samhsa.gov. A message from the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration.
Here, we are a community of 11,000 individual stories.
A place where all doors are open.
Your home away from home.
Where you will make lifelong connections.
And you will never feel invisible. Here, you will write it, research it, sing it,
broadcast it, share it, serve it,
teach it, nurture, and own it.
VSU, over 100 majors, championship athletics, and just far enough away from home. Find out what VSU can do for you.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
Now let's take a look at the weather forecast with Cassandra Massey. What should we expect, Cassandra?
Thanks, ladies. Well, today has been a very beautiful Groundhog Day, so far with the high of being 82 degrees. There's only a 15% chance of rain today, so make sure you go out and enjoy the sun. Tonight, the temperatures will drop down to 65 degrees, which isn't bad for a winter's night, but there is a 50% chance of rain, so if you want to stay warm and dry, you should probably stay in tonight. Tomorrow's high will be 74 degrees. You can definitely expect to carry an umbrella or wear some rain boots because it's an 80% chance of rain and thunderstorms. The UV index today is a 5 on the 10-point scale, which is moderate, so sunscreen is not mandatory, but it won't hurt to put a little on. The pollen today is high, so before you go out and enjoy this beautiful day, if you have allergies, make sure you take your allergy medicine. That's all the weather I have for you today. Back to you ladies at the desk.
When we come back, we'll take a look at our local sports with Victoria Inman.
So stay with us.
My dad's one of the producers. He's here tonight.
Bring this speech.
Welcome back to News Valdosta.
And now let's catch up on what's going on in the sports world with Victoria Inman. Victoria?
An all-time high for VSU basketball guard Blake Justice. The senior has earned himself a spot in VSU Sports Hall of Fame. Saturday night, Justice became just the 22nd male in VSU's basketball history to score a career 1,000 points. He reached a highlight during Valdosta State's defeat of the Lee University Flames with the final shot of the first half. The team took a short timeout during the game to recognize the senior for an accomplishment that he reached in less than 3 full seasons at Valdosta State. Valdosta High School will gear up for its National Signing Day tomorrow. The event will be held at 9:30 a.m. in the Performing Arts Center here on campus. The school is inviting all media partners in the community to attend as they celebrate Over 15 senior athletes signing to college and universities. For more information on VHS signing day, contact Valdosta's High coach Ryan Branch.
Thank you, Victoria. Coming up next, we'll find out if the groundhog saw his shadow.
And find out how to learn about different cultures and volunteer opportunities when we come back. Stay with us.
So, I got this new family, and I don't know what it is about this one, but she can't seem to put down that toy all day long. Tap, 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 tap. Oh, and she even talks to it. She talks to that more than she talks to him. What's up, bro? Nice shirt. Who's she talking to? Her mom? She talks to her mom a lot.
$7,000 high school students drop out every school day. That's a line of desks more than 4 miles long. We can keep students in school. Visit boostup.org and take the first step.
We're back with News Valdosta. And since it's February 2nd, it's time once again to see Punxsutawney Phil as soon as his shadow. Today is Groundhog Day, and the groundhog has brought good news.
Spring will be coming early this year, which means that the colder weather won't be here for much longer. People gathered at the Gobbler Knob in Pennsylvania to witness the annual event.
From year to year, the number of international students has increased here in Valdosta. The Society of International Students met last night for the 40th annual International Dinner event in 2016. According to the president of SIS, even though the number of international students is growing, they are still shorthanded and they would gladly accept volunteers who are interested in learning different cultures. The 40th annual International Dinner event is planned on April 23rd.
Students from Salis Mahone Elementary, Valdosta Middle, and Valdosta High School took home top honors this past weekend at the Valdosta City Schools Georgia Helen Rufin Reading Bowl. These winners have officially made it to the regional competition, which will take place on February 13th at Valdosta State University. This is the third year that this event has taken place.
Well, that's it for our program today. Thank you for watching News Valdosta. I'm Morgan B. Matthews.
And I'm Melanie Rose Jackson. Join us again tomorrow for more News Valdosta. Have a great day.